picking up where Irma Bombeck left off. Texas humorist Diana Estill gets us to laugh at ourselves by taking pot shots at ordinary life, kind of like what we just did.
Yes, we do. Her new book is Driving on the Wrong Side of the Road, a collection of hilarious stories. She shares her outrageous views on everything from foreign rental cars to designer dogs and toilet repairs. What a combination. And why men and the mall don't mix.
Diana Estill, thank you so much for joining us this morning for a little bit of coffee talk.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
What funny topics. Okay, can we talk about that last one? Why the men and the mall don't mix?
Yeah.
It sounds like common sense.
Well, if you've ever shopped at the mall with your spouse or partner, then you probably have experienced this, but my husband gets turned around. Women are naturally trained, I think, to know how to navigate in a circumference. We know how to get from bras and sportswear to cosmetics and find the outlet to the entrance to the main
We know the general
common
lay
area.
of the land.
Yeah.
It's like in the
Exactly.
grocery store. You know where the dairy's likely to be. And
Exactly.
the guys get in there, they're like, okay, now where would I find the milk?
They follow grids. They are oriented to going high speed straight ahead. And so they don't like to be in there to start with, and they're going to really mess with your experience in shopping.
So they just circle. They just can't find the out.
Oh, no, my husband just, collapses into a heap at some display where he's very obvious to the rest of the customers. And he's just laying out, and pretty soon we've got, lawyers are stopping to see if he's been injured or something. So it's just not a good experience. I think you should leave men at home.
Leave them at home. Not to beat up on guys this morning because we love you. Yes. But why is it that you say men grill when they need love?
Well, it's something left over in the DNA, I think, from caveman period. Back in ancient times, when a woman wanted to go out on Saturday night, she wanted dinner just like she does now, right? We didn't have the personal ads to scan back then. We had to scan the horizon, and what were we looking for? Smoke signals. Those smoke signals told us that there had been a fresh kill.
I love it.
Really. And so men don't even know why they're doing this, but they had to compete back then. Whoever had the biggest column won the girl, right? So, a lot has changed today.
So you're saying men have just not evolved as much as women have. That's just a big problem right there.
We're kind of all in this together because we're still looking for the smoke signals too.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. All right, what do the contents of your fridge reveal?
Whether or not you're a good cook.
Oh,
in my opinion.
Really?
Yes. I mean, if you go to someone's house who doesn't cook and you open their refrigerator
and there's nothing but water and eggs,
catsup and mayonnaise and a can of beer.
That's kind of like my refrigerator.
It's a pretty good signal that they're not going to.
But wait, Diana, it can also mean that you just don't have time.
Right. You have the best intentions, yet the time isn't there.
But practice makes perfect.
Do you like to go to other people's houses and snoop in their cabinets and you look in their fridge? Do you like to?
I don't know that I like to do it. I find myself doing it.
Oh, well.
They'll say, oh, go get such and such for me.
You can't control it.
Oh, let me see what's in here.
It's got an uncontrollable urge.
Pull the shower curtain back.
All right, what's the analogy here with the green your lawn with mouthwash?
Well, believe it or not, it works. I mean, I won't say that I did it, but my husband did. He heard on the radio one day this concoction being described, and when I saw him mixing it, I just about died. I mean, it was mouthwash and cola and beer and vinegar and liquid soap and all these bizarre ingredients, and he was mixing them in a bucket. I said, what are you going to do with that? He said, I'm going to spray it on the lawn. And I thought, oh, like that makes perfect sense, right? And he said, it's supposed to give you an instant yard of the month. And it worked.
And it worked.
Really?
It worked. So I ended up writing about it.
So it's in the book?
Yes, it's in the book. And now, don't ask me about the formula. I get people writing to me all the time wanting that formula, and it's like I have to, put a disclaimer on there in case they do something bad to their grass.
That's right.
Well, I still think that it's not wrong to put artificial flowers in the yard.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I heard that that's really not accepted here in Texas.
No, I have never even heard of that before.
You can beautify your lawn by a
People
trip
are
down
very
to the store.
competitive about their
They
yards
are.
like that.
They are. That's cheating.
All
Yeah,
right.
you can't do that.
What are the secrets that your hairstylist won't tell you?
Oh, you know what? This one was a real shocker for me. I didn't realize that women past a certain age all basically are being given the same haircut. My husband pointed this out to me when we were in a theater one evening, and everyone was past that certain age, including me. And he said, did you notice that all these women have the same haircut? And I kind of went, oh, Gee.
Well, you know, I like
Mine
him.
too.
Because most men don't observe that much.
See, we find the positive spin. At least he's looking at your hair. And
Yeah.
he notices that you have hair.
And he's greening up your lawn.
So maybe
he's
you're saying we've got
grilling.
some stylists that maybe get a little bit lazy and kind of do the same.
Oh, I went back and asked my stylist about this, and she said, oh, honey, I know exactly what you're talking about. You mean the shaved neckline, ears out sort of thing? And I went, you've been doing this to me for 5 years, and you didn't share that
Right,
with me?
and
Oh,
you-
thanks
yeah,
a lot. I had a new
yeah.
hairdresser today.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, no. Okay, the truth about designer dogs.
Yes, they're not all they're cracked up to be. My son bought one, and
Are
he...
these ones that are a weird combination of breeds?
Yes, yes, yes. Now, I won't say that it's a designer dog per se, but it was a breed that I had not heard of before called the Blue Lacy. It is now the state dog of Texas.
Really?
Few people know this, one of those little tidbits. But anyway, that's in the book as well, and it ended up that this was the worst behaved dog that he has ever owned, and some of its antics are just outrageous. It brushes its teeth with my son's toothbrush.
I hope he doesn't use it afterwards.
We are almost out of time, but I have to ask you this. How does it feel to be compared to Irma Bombeck?
Wow, it's really heady. I mean, that is such a compliment, and I just hardly know how to react to it when people say it, and I hear it a lot. I've been told I must be channeling Irma at times, but Irma was a mentor of mine, and Irma helped me get through some really rough patches early in life. So it's very flattering, really.
And I think you're doing the same for many people with a fun read like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
That's what I
absolutely.
want to do. I want to pick up and carry forward the legacy that she left.
Yeah,
Well, you're doing a great job.
All right, thank you
right,
so
thank you,
much, Diana.
Diana.
But we
Thank
do.
you.
You have to step back sometimes and just laugh at
You
things.
do.
You know?
Especially on a Friday. It's a good
too,
day to laugh.
life is too short to stress out about whether or not he fed the kids last night.
That's
Oh,
right.
and my humor columns are online at Diana Estill, ESTILL.com, so anyone
Good to
can
know.
see what I'm doing
All
with
right.
a quick look.
All right,
Thanks,
thank you.
Diana.
Okay, again, Diana Still's new book is called Driving on the Wrong Side of the Road, and you can find it at major bookstores and online.
Yes, and she has a book signing tomorrow in Mesquite, so you can actually meet her. And the place is Borders Books and Music at 2709 Mesquite Drive. The time is 2 to 4. You can also find her columns in the Dallas Morning News.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank
Diana.
you.